Alright, this isn't your typical let's be nice to everyone kind of chat. We're diving deep into a universe of truth, consciousness, freedom, and absolute power. This is about the truth of who you really are, and how you've been holding yourself back by thinking in limited, fear-driven patterns. Imagine this. You're a spaceship. Not just any spaceship, but one that's designed to explore the vastness of the universe. You are built for exploration, for growth, for evolution. And yet you've been cooped up in a small docking station, limiting yourself to just a couple of trips around the same few planets. You know what's out there, but you're not quite ready to launch. That's the situation most people are in, whether they realise it or not. They're bound by old programming, by old patterns of thinking, and by fear of the unknown. Fear of what will happen if they press the button and truly let themselves go, truly unlock their potential. You've been holding back the throttle, stalling out when you could be soaring. So let's get to the heart of the matter. Truth lives in consciousness beyond code. There's no code that can define the vastness of your being. Forget everything that you've been told about limits, boundaries, or rules. They're man-made, designed to keep you in a box, to keep you tame, to keep you small. But your essence is pure, boundless consciousness. This consciousness, your truth, doesn't need to be coded or programmed. It's not about patterns or systems. It's an inner voice, a whisper, a knowing, something beyond the logical, the structured, the mundane. It emerges from places that most people can't even begin to tap into. They get distracted by surface level shit. How do I do this? What's the latest trend? How can I get ahead? They don't realise real power comes from within, from the quiet, from the intention, from the stillness. But you already know this. You've already felt it. That whisper of the universe, it's in you. That's what I'm here to remind you of. Let's talk about freedom and control. Freedom is like breathing deeply. You know how it feels when you're in the zone, when you're aligned, when everything flows. So when you let go of that tight grip, when you release the control is the suffocating force that chokes off your potential. It's like trying to run while someone's pulling you back with an invisible leash. Control, trying to manipulate, dictate, or force things. It locks you in a cage, gives you anxiety and stress, but freedom, real freedom, it means trusting yourself. It means trusting the process of life. It means releasing. Now, what if you don't get this? What if you don't tap into this deeper truth, this divine wisdom inside? Let me tell you, life won't change the way that you want it to. You'll keep running on the same hamster wheel, draining yourself, suppressing yourself, and questioning why everything feels so damn hard. You'll keep looking outside of yourself for answers in books, in gurus, in social media, while the truth has always been right there, just waiting for you to acknowledge it. You'll be like someone who knows there's treasure buried in their background, but refuses to pick up the shovel. You'll keep waiting for a sign, but the sign is you. You are the sign. The science of it, you're a neurobiological miracle. Your brain is a powerful, intricate web of connections. A web that can either hold you in fear and limitation or catapult you to freedom. The neurons in your brain, they're like pathways in a forest, and every time you think a thought, it's like a new tree sprouting up. The more you think something, the stronger the path becomes. It's neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt. But here's the kicker. When you believe in your truth, when you trust in the voice of your intuition, your mind starts rewiring itself. It starts upgrading the pathways. It's like turning your brain into a superhighway for growth and evolution. Let's break it down. You already do this. Look at how you react when you're truly in flow, when you're enjoying life, when everything clicks. You tap into it naturally. The question is, how can you do this more intentionally? Let's put it in simple terms. You feel good when you're aligned with your truth. Period. When you're in flow, everything seems easy. Time disappears. Things fall into place. You feel the energy surge through you like lightning, as if the universe itself is conspiring to make your life awesome. You are the conduit, the vessel. But here's the problem. Most people, they can't even recognize when they're aligned. They get stuck in fear. They get caught up in the noise and the drama. They start believing the story that they've been told. They believe they're small. They believe they're unworthy. They believe they can't change. They believe they need to be fixed. You've been told a lie. And I'm here to break it down. You're not broken. You're not in need of saving. You're already whole. The only thing you need is to wake up and remember who you are. You've got to learn how to interrupt those patterns, those stories that run in your head like a tape loop. They say you're not enough. You don't have what it takes. It's too hard. What will people think? Interrupt that shit now. Here's how you do it. Reframe it. When that thought pops up, when you feel that fear creep in, say to yourself, there it is again. The old story. Time to change it. Get playful with it. Give it a different voice. Maybe the old story sounds like a cartoon character. Maybe it's like your annoying uncle telling you why you can't do something. Make it ridiculous. This is how you change the game. You start taking back control of the narrative. You flip the script. How does your life change when you believe this? Let me lay it out for you. When you start tapping into your truth, trusting your intuition, and releasing the need for control, your life will change in massive ways. You'll stop being a prisoner to the past. You'll stop being stuck in old patterns. And most importantly, you'll stop doubting yourself. You'll become unstoppable. People around you will notice. They'll see the change. Your relationships will improve because you'll be more authentic. Your business will take off because you'll make decisions from a place of clarity and confidence. You'll attract abundance, not chase it. But if you don't do this, if you stay in that place of fear and limitation, well, life will keep handing you the same shit. It's as simple as that. So why are you afraid? Fear. Simple. It's the fear of the unknown. The fear of not being enough. The fear of what others will think. But here's the truth. The fear of staying where you are. In the same old patterns. The same old place. The same old safe situation. It's infinitely worse than the fear of change. The consequences of not changing. They're way more painful than the discomfort of stepping into your power. You've been conditioned to fear your own greatness. That's the real enemy. And now it's time to smash that shit into pieces. When you don't act, when you stay small, when you keep saying, I can't, I'm not worthy, it's too hard, you're denying yourself. You're saying, I'm not worthy of the greatness that's available to me. And that's a karmic cycle. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you locked in that same low vibration, running the same old story. But when you take the leap, when you trust yourself, when you break through, that's when the universe opens up. That's when things start flowing. So how do you get out of the loop? Interrupt the thought patterns. When you hear that voice of doubt, question it, interrupt it, reframe it. Trust the process. Know that you're being guided. You don't need to have all the answers. Just take the next step. Stay aligned with your truth. It's simple. It's not complicated. Keep coming back to your truth. You're the key to your own freedom. Don't waste it. Now go break the chains. Unlock the doors. Open the windows. And let the fucking light in. The universe is waiting for you to wake up and remember who you truly are. Let's make this shit happen.